Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You're listening to The Muddy Roots.
Hey, horn.
This is Muddy Roots.
Hit that like button.
You know what time it is. What time?
Let's take a cup.
You guys might notice that Robert's not here today with us, so it's just me, Ryan, and Bill. Have you guys ever heard of mole people?
No.
What?
Mole people.
Old people. No.
People that live under the earth?
Yes. And guess what? In the neighboring city of Las Vegas,
What?
huge society, huge community. They have their own government. Like, it's a thing. Like they.
Oh, this isn't a conspiracy. This is real.
Yeah, they interview them.
What the
They
fuck?
just live under the earth, and they're considered mole people.
Do
What?
they?
It's in Vegas.
Yeah, and they've gone as far as to say, like, if they leave the underground, they're banished. They can never come back.
Wow.
But people, like, they say people have been born down there. They've never seen the light of day.
Dude, I wonder if that like changes their eyes.
Bro, that's like,
Oh,
know,
probably.
like
That's
they're
like
now-
evolving.
yeah.
what's that guy on the Batman?
Bane.
Bane. That's like Bane, bro.
Yeah. You're born into the dark. I can't do good Bane, but yeah. It's crazy. But, like, they're under there, and I guess from what I've read about it, it originated from druggies. It was just a place for druggies to be down there, do their drugs, and just live and exist. And then more people started doing it, and then it turned into like a community. I don't know how many people are under there,
Jeez.
but they get like real nitpicky. Like if you don't stay, if you don't abide, they kill you, they kick you out or something. But for some reason, and I don't know how credible the article was, but for some reason, like the Las Vegas Police Department doesn't touch it. They just won't.
I mean, I guess yeah. Like they're not doing any harm, you know.
Well, like they kill people.
Well, I guess they do that.
Like not
That's not that bad.
not anybody, but just like their own community. Like if they break the rules, like punishable by death.
Damn. I wonder if like in there they're like telling people like, yeah, you'll die if you guys leave the cave. Like, don't leave the cave. You know, like they're trying to brainwash them.
But I'm also wondering, like, if they don't even want to leave, because, like, if they're all, like, down there and they're like, yeah, there's another world up there that you can go to if you want to, and they're like, I don't know, man, that's, like, all I know.
Yeah. Holy
So-
shit.
Do you think they have electricity down there and like have lights?
Maybe fires?
Ooh, fires is crazy. That would suck. Fires in a hole. You just get smoke everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah, and I wonder how they get their food and shit. Like,
Yeah, just you can't grow stuff down there. This is such a weird thing.
yeah.
Mole people, look it
There
up.
has to be like people that are allowed
Maybe
to go
errands,
out.
yeah, little runners.
Yeah, go get groceries. Go to a stop at Walmart.
I don't know, man. Like it's weird, but then that got me to think about like the different places in America with their like the diversity. Like Florida, they have the swamp people.
What?
They're
I
not
have
literally,
swamp,
yeah, they're
yeah.
not literally swamp people.
Oh,
but
I
it's
thought they were
because
like living in the swamp.
I mean, kind of. They're just like around the swamp
Oh,
area.
okay, yeah.
But like they're so my father-in-law, they just went to Florida and they went on like one of those airboats. What are those called?
I think it's called an airboat.
Okay, we'll go with airboat. One of those airboats, and it's crazy because that thing is like skimming on like a foot of water, and it's
Yep.
fast. But there's alligators everywhere, and the guys were like, "Yeah, we swim in these waters growing up as kids with alligators everywhere." And I'm like, "Bro, like, there's no way. Like, if you would have took me there and been like, I see like 6-year-olds swimming and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, y'all crazy." But it's
my
crazy just like
God.
what's like the norm around in different
Yeah.
areas. It's nuts.
Dude, those airboats are hella fun though, because yeah, you can see the dirt underneath and like grass is growing up through the water, but as long as you have, a few inches of water, they'll just go and it drifts like super crazy. It's fun.
Yeah, they said so the guy that they bought a ride with was a father-son duo, just like trying to take tourists out and
Yeah.
stuff. And the kid drove, and he was like 8 years old, and he was cutting like edges like this, like.
Damn.
And he said that he was just like but he was like, that's just their life. That's what they do. He said that he's been doing it forever. It's crazy.
Damn.
That is weird. But like thinking about the kids who just born down there and that's all they know, how you were kind of saying like it might be scary to go
Yeah.
to that's how like what's the multiple wives? I keep wanting to say pilgrims. Polygamist.
Yeah. Polygamous.
So the polygamist, that's what they think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was actually talking to a girl who's an ex-plig, and She was telling us, she's like, "Oh yeah, you're taught as a kid like those are the Gentiles out there. You don't talk to anybody else."
Gentiles,
Yeah, they
wow.
call us the Gentiles.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Everybody else on the world is just a Gentile, and they're in their own community.
That is so crazy, honestly. I've heard on
Super
TikTok
crazy.
like a polygamist was getting interviewed and she was like, "Yeah, this is so crazy. Like calling people devils and like because they don't believe in the same thing that they believe. It's so weird."
You know what's funny? You guys remember it was maybe a couple of weeks ago, the national alarm that they did
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
warning? Hella Amish people were banned from their communities because they had phones on them.
Oh,
They didn't know it was going to happen. And like they caught a lot of jail inmates with phones because it was I was like, bro, y'all should just do that like once a year.
damn.
But yeah, he said there was like a headline that's like 40 Amish people banned from their community, 19 jail inmates going to solitary confinement. It was funny.
Dude,
Bro,
that was
Amish-
like a whole like conspiracy thing with the alert that was on the phone. People were like, "Oh yeah, everyone's gonna get alerted, and this like has to be for some disaster that's gonna happen in the future." And then we get the fucking alert, and it was just like, "This is a test. That's it." It was built up to be something
I didn't
crazy.
hear anything about like it being a conspiracy.
Yeah, there was like hella people on TikTok. They were like, "Watch out for this!" Like, it
TikTok
was so
is
dumb.
crazy.
Yeah,
There's,
that's like conspiracy central right there.
TikTok is crazy because anybody who takes that information and runs with it's so dangerous. Like, there's a lot of tips. Like, Cece said that she had a parent that came in and she was like, "I saw on TikTok that I should ask for this, this, and this for my IEPs," which is like for her students, and like they gave her great tips, and Cece's like, "Oh yeah, cool. It just means more paperwork," but they're like, it was a good tip. But then I talked to another person who said that they saw on TikTok that they're offering, and Utah offers it, ketamine therapy.
What?
Wait, explain
just give
ketamine
out
to me.
Ketamine is a drug.
Yeah.
It is a hard, like, you know, Steve-O?
Yeah.
You know, he sounds like,
He was-
because
yeah,
of
he-
ketamine. Like, he was messed up.
Yeah,
It's
he was
called
addicted to
Special
that
K.
shit.
Yeah. It's called Special K. It's a horse tranquilizer.
Oh,
And
that's
they're
good.
offering therapy. And I had someone ask me about it, like, would you ever do ketamine therapy? And I was like, no.
Like what would be the benefit of that? Like,
Apparently it's supposed to have some like psychological effects to where it helps you answer questions. It opens some
Oh,
sort of,
okay.
like, yeah, I've had people tell me it's like, not that they've done it, but that they've done the research and they
Yeah.
were talking about it being like DMT almost.
ooh,
What? The?
But
Just in certain doses or something.
right, yeah, but it's like you saw it on TikTok, and just because you added therapy to it, like you can't like, oh
yeah. Like, is
I'm
this
doing heroin therapy today.
can I do cocaine therapy? Is that fine?
Bro. Oh, I don't know, man. Those people are dangerous that just take it on social media and just run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, without fact checking it or anything.
Yes.
Because we talked with.
I mean, that person did fact check it himself. Fucking went in to see if there was ketamine therapy.
Oh yeah, but no,
Oh, that
I get
seems
what
like-
you're saying.
yeah.
Though. Like some people watch TikTok and they're like, "Oh, this person in the swampland says, oh, I swim with gators," and then they're like, "Oh, I can go swim with gators."
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they just go swimming like without. Yeah.
Without actually fact checking it, because we actually talked about that with Daniel. Like people just don't critically think. They just,
Yes.
they watch a video, they're like, "Oh, that's it. I'm gonna try it out,"
hmm
and then all of a sudden a gator bites your leg.
Yeah, we even talked about it with Justice and Taylor about like people just seeing like the things on social media on TikTok or whatever and being like, that's life. Like that we can all do that. That's just how everything's supposed to be sometimes.
Let's take a cup for them.
Dude, the Amish people though are crazy. Like I think it'd be so wild to live with no electricity.
Yeah, I know. Like,
yeah.
honestly, it sounds bad, but living without your phone, you know, like.
I don't think
would-
that sounds bad.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Yeah,
You do?
Oh yeah.
No, I hate that idea. Because
Well,
you were
yeah.
just because you were just saying like this sounds bad. I don't think that sounds bad because I feel like I need my phone.
yeah. Which is
You love the idea of not having your
Oh
phone.
yeah.
it's just hard for me. It's like it gives me a sense of like security that like I know like, hey,
How are you gonna find the mixes?
yeah, you're gonna walk to the mixes.
He's gonna go to his
Yeah.
backyard and just start a fire. Some smoke signals
How
trying to
am I
look for
gonna
a
find
mix.
how am I gonna find the mix? It's always at my house. It's not that hard to find the mix.
You're not wrong.
That's
How are we
hella-
gonna find the
Yeah. That's so crazy. This is 2 times in a row that Rob's not here and I'm the Kava guy all this. You know, like,
Did this happen in one of the
when
episodes?
Taylor and Justice, all of a sudden I'm the mix guy. I'm like, bro,
And Daniel.
I need Rob. back.
Really?
And Daniel's episode. You
Oh, was it?
yeah, you served.
No, I'm saying like people just assume I just mix all the time.
Oh, the joke. You're right. You do.
But yeah, you
okay.
did. You did.
You
You're
used
cutting
to,
down, yeah.
Right. You drink 2 gallons of water now, so yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Good shit for being
you
healthy.
love that button. That's
That's
actually
my
crazy.
favorite button. Hooray! That's so good.
Oh, dude, did you guys see when Marshawn Lynch went to the Amish people?
No.
He went to their community. It's so funny, bro. He's just like, what the like? He's just Marshawn Lynch is one of those guys that's just funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, he's a character.
he
Yeah,
is
he doesn't-
him. He doesn't change
Effortless.
for anybody. Like, so he's walking around with the Amish people. Like, what the frick is going on? They actually use like they still have lights, but they use batteries, and so they say that's not electricity.
Huh.
That's kind of cheating.
That's hella cheating.
Yeah. So he's walking into the bar and they're flicking on all these like DeWalt like lamps. He's like, what the? And they're like, they're like, it runs off of batteries. It's not electricity. I'm like, okay, that's DC versus AC, bro. This is pretty crazy.
Dude, we even like a lot of the like their horse carriage riding and their like farming and stuff. Like I get hella dramatic. Cece and I will go on a walk, and right around the corner there's this huge hill. Every time I walk it, I'm like, I'm so goddamn glad I'm not a pilgrim, bro. I would not last. I'm dying. But dude, I couldn't imagine a heater or like no TV.
Yeah, wait. If they
Okay,
could have
this
a
is crazy. You guys are missing your phones and TVs.
no,
Like
well,
you
I said
miss
phone
the essentials
because
like heaters. And
phone would
AC.
be an essential because it's like if I'm in
is an
trouble,
essential.
if I'm in trouble, I need to call someone.
I'd
you
say
know?
it's essential.
Yeah, like I'm not for like social media.
No,
but like
also like so if you were to say like you miss your phones and we're back in times without phones, obviously I wouldn't need it.
Yeah.
But where town is so modernized, times are so modern, you would need a phone.
I don't know, man.
but this is my question: is they have the DeWalt and all that shit? Why don't they have like phones? Like
That's
it's
a-
batteries. So
yeah, exactly.
that'd be fine to have a phone.
But you got to charge it on the wall, or
You could just
Well,
get
you-
another
source.
battery charger.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. How do they charge their batteries?
Yo,
Freaking
wait,
cheaters.
go
You guys are cheating over there, bro.
the one used batteries,
There's-
throw them all away when they die.
There's one outlet in the middle of town that everyone can go use.
Amish people, we're on to you guys.
Yeah, you're busted, bro.
Our minds are now open.
I'm so sick of y'all. Son of a bitch.
Frickin' and they said batteries. Like
Yeah, we
they just-
believed it too.
They're
so,
100% charged. Maybe they use solar. I don't know, but that's still cheating, bro.
That's but I won't accept that because that's crazy.
Freaking A, dude.
God damn.
I just feel like without a phone, I could still function. And honestly, I don't care to like stay in contact with a lot of people or stay in tune with what's going on. So I'd be content out on a farm somewhere with no phone, no service, and just chilling, just living.
Yeah, I still feel like I would need a phone. Just like so, me and my
I hear
girlfriend.
you,
Me,
I hear you,
Me and
but-
Jade, if she's gone, she don't come back. Like she just.
That's tough.
Then I'm like,
100%.
oh, I wish she had a phone.
I wish we
wanna
had
call
phones. Well, that's what's crazy too. If you think about dating back before phones came out, it was literally, "Hey, we're talking in person. Hey, let's go on a date tomorrow night." And then tomorrow night
Yeah,
you
they
have to show up.
Yeah,
with
they have to
fake.
honor that shit. Like, yes.
Yeah.
So if you show up and you get stood up, there's like no sense of contact. You can't like, "Hey, are you almost here?" or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, but aside from that, like I would not show up to anything. I don't remember. I have a terrible memory when it comes to like, hey, like that's why I'll text you guys like 5 times. Like, what time are we recording? Are we recording for sure? Who's the get? Like, because I will not remember. So I'm not making anything ever.
Well, maybe that's why you have a poor memory, is you haven't had to do that your whole life. Because you
yeah.
you, and that's another thing too. Kind of like to your point of if Chun goes out and never comes back, you have no contact. Like you used to send your kids off to school and hope they came back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's
you're,
true.
You're just praying.
That's kind of funny though. To
Are
think
you
about.
hoping they come back? Like, please just go.
move. You just move houses without telling your kid. That's pretty messed up, dude. Middle of school.
They're knocking on your door. You're like, damn it, dude.
But I think about back in the day when there was no like the Pilgrims and stuff like that. No cars, no TVs, nothing. Bro, you got to entertain yourself with like sticks and stones, dude.
That
sounds
sounds
awful.
horrible. Yeah, I would kill myself so fast.
There's not
Bro, that
one game
sounds-
you can tell. What? It
I
sounds
think
what?
I would do it. If we could go back to where there's no technology, you're just sitting around a circle with your boys with no phones, I think that's fine.
Yeah, but every single day.
Sure.
That's so monotonous. You're just like, oh, same thing that we did yesterday. Just stare at each other.
Who's got the stick? Who's got the rock?
See, I
I can do it for one day.
Yeah, maybe a
Maybe
couple
3
hours.
days. 3 days max.
Oh,
no.
so wait, what do you guys do when you go camping? You still have like
I don't go camping.
Yeah, I've only gone once and we fished. And then
I've-
we ended up sleeping in the car because it was so damn cold outside.
Oh, that's just bad preparation, buddy.
No,
that
it
is-
was like a last minute, like, hey, let's just do this. Like,
So would you take a hoodie and a coffee, like a
That's
blanket?
still bad
Yeah, it was-
preparation, buddy.
Yeah, that is bad preparation.
we stopped at Walmart, bought tents and like, I think one sleeping bag, and we
For
all
two
were just
people?
like 3.
Oh,
And then we were just like, oh, it's too fucking cold in here, and we just hopped in the car.
that's weird. I don't know why you were cold.
I mean, when we do go,
It was in the middle of winter too. It was snowing out there.
That's just stupid.
Bro, camping in the snow is fun though.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've only gone that one time, so it sounds
If
so
you if
fun.
you're prepared,
Yeah,
prepared.
did you
have
ever do the
tents.
scouts where you
Klondike.
had the Klondike?
What is
That's
that?
some kind of crazy
You
stuff.
go camping in the winter, so you put your tent up. You have to have sleeping bag, one per person,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll even have like an extra layer of like a blanket. So I used to unzip my sleeping bag, put my blanket in it, zip it back up. So when you slide in, it's the sleeping bag and a blanket,
Yeah.
and you're warm, bro.
But did you ever
Sleep with no shirt
Yeah,
on.
he
in
just
the-
threw that shit in my face.
did you ever build the igloo?
Yeah, we used to make igloos at my house.
Well, I mean on the Klondike.
No, I never slept in one on Klondike.
No,
no.
we built the igloo, and then we built the fire in the igloo with the hole out. So
No, that's advanced, bro.
yeah, but I didn't even want to go on the camping trip, bro. My dad wanted me to go, but I didn't have any of the gears. So all the members were like just giving me like the sleeping bag, the thermals, and I was like, "Oh, y'all really want me to go?" It was
Hell
fun.
yeah.
It was cool
it was
though.
fun.
What's the point of it? Like
It's for a
you just go out there. 'Cause you
for a
can't
merit
fish, right?
badge, isn't
So
it?
Boy Scouts just kind of it's supposed. Well, back when we were going, it was just designed to teach young men how to like still survive if they were lost and
okay.
stuff like that. So camping in the winter is like teaching you like, okay, you can still survive in winter.
Okay, so this is not like something like people would just randomly be like, "It's snowy outside. Let's
No,
go."
it's
it
a
was
plan.
planned every year.
You also
okay.
have a guide, like our scout camp or our scout leaders would take us, and they're very knowledgeable. Like it was like a safe
Yeah.
thing. I thought it was so trippy to be like outside in the winter, just freezing. But like when I started to warm up, I was like, bro, it's like I'm chilling.
Yeah.
It's such
yeah,
a weird.
it is a
concept.
weird experience
And
because you're
also-
not inside and you can still be warm. It's like
Yeah,
It sounds fun.
And you do like games and activities. So we used to do like snowball fights is obviously an easy one. So every night there would be like ward versus ward snowball fights, fire starting activities, and like archery or like stuff
archery,
like that.
marksman's,
Yeah.
whittling.
Archery
yeah.
is so hard. Dude, kudos
it
to
is-
the
it
people
is
that
I've
are
done it
good.
in a long time. The scout was the last time scout camp, but
I went doing archery for like an hour. My back was sore. I was done. Like my shoulder couldn't pull back the string.
really, I
Yeah, that shit is hard.
feel like I'll be like Legolas out there, bro.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
I know. I see those like Lord of the Rings now, and dude, that shit's just unrealistic.
Shooting
There's
3
no way
arrows
he's, like,
at a time?
He's like flicking it. I'm like, dude, come on, you're flicking the fucking string. That shit is tense. Like it's you
Right.
gotta frick. Oh,
I want to say most of them are like 50-pound like strength. So you have to pull like 50 pounds
Yeah.
worth of weight, whatever. But
I saw this nasty video of a girl doing it, and she goes like this, and her arm,
oh, I saw that.
yeah, like it,
buckles
like,
the opposite way.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, like just boom, pops in, like she dislocates her elbow.
Gotta hit the gym, sis.
Lightweight.
It's your fault.
Thick
But-
cup.
Dude, I love camping. I love getting out and not being connected with the world.
I do for a short period of time.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
not doing it for like how you say
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
back to pilgrim times. No, thank you.
Oh,
But-
bro, I think I'd be the leader of the pilgrims walking down the trail. Me and my pitchfork, my pitchfork would be in the front, bro.
I would kill you, bro. I'd
be like, we
can
do this, guys.
Like, sir, you said we were stopping 3 miles ago. No way.
Because did you guys ever do the LDS Church will do Trek?
Nope.
Dude, I did Trek,
No.
and that was fun, dude.
No.
Yes.
And you dress up in their getup too. That's like hot, sweaty.
Yeah, you dress up in their get up. Okay, so there's another thing about wearing long sleeves in the summer is actually cooler than wearing short sleeves.
Like it looks cool. Or is
No,
it like
your body stays cooler because when you wear long sleeves and you sweat, your body produces sweat to cool your body down.
Right.
So if you have long sleeves, the sweat stays in there and then it cools you down. So like,
But
You
it's got to
want
be
some-
miserable for the first 3 hours.
Yeah.
So construction workers will wear hoodies, some of them. In
I
the
do
middle of
see
summer.
them do that, and I wonder why.
That's
Oh.
why. So
I thought it was just like I see it with roofers, and I thought they just wouldn't want.
They don't want to
tan.
get they don't want to get too dark or something or burn their skin. That's what I thought.
Now that
But
I think about
guess
it, that's
a-
kind of molded to think that.
No, I don't think so because I still think that that's one of the beneficial factors. Is definitely not burning your skin
and not getting
or-
skin cancer. And all
Yeah,
that.
or like getting way too dry, I guess, or dark.
So yeah, you don't feel a difference with a long sleeve versus short sleeve, to be honest. Especially when you wake up at 7 a.m. and you're in a long sleeve and it's cooler in the morning, the day goes on and your body just kind of regulates the temperature outside. But
Maybe my body didn't teach itself that because I feel like
your body's a little bit behind.
yeah, because I feel like every time I wear a long sleeve, I instantly know I'm gonna hate my day.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no way, bro.
And so with this trek, how far are you walking? Like
Um,
a mile, 2 miles?
All the way across America,
yeah, we just retrack from
coast to coast,
Missouri,
baby.
from Missouri to Salt Lake City. No, but we would do. I want to say like 5 miles a day, but it was like 4 days.
Oh, I thought it was just one day we're gonna walk and like
No, you
look like
camp
pilgrims
out.
and then come back.
So when I-
No, that's just like not worth it.
when I went on trek, they put you in what's called families. So you have a ma and pa who's like someone's parents that are in your group, and then you have like 4 young men and 4 young women in your group. So you have like brothers and sisters, and you just hang out as a family is what you call it. But our ma and pa didn't pack our whole tent. They only packed the rain cover. So we didn't have a tent, so we laid it on the floor and we slept under the stars every night.
That's kind of tight though.
It was fun because luckily it didn't
Nah,
rain.
I would rather you guys bring everything but the rain cover, so we're still in the tent, and then I can still see the stars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
True.
Yeah, so that
It was still cool because it didn't rain or anything.
How's mom, pa not?
Yeah, mom, pa
Like,
messed
oh
up.
my god! All the other families, and I'm like, hate my mom, pa.
Dude, well, I just remember because it's a whole stake thing. So like hundreds of kids are going, right? And my buddy, so they're going up, they're reading the names. So the mom and pa's are up there like, my kids are doing thing and read the names. And I remember my family got up before I knew they were them. And she starts reading the names and she's like, boom, says one of my best friends. Boom, says another one of my friends. Boom, says my name. And I'm like, what the frick? There's hundreds of young men here. And me and 2 of my other good buddies got matched up together. And I heard another one of my buddies he already got selected for another family. And he like out loud was like, what the frick?
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Oh yeah.
That would suck.
And they
Are
do,
you guys like kind of trekking together? So like, or will you just never see him for the week?
everyone's together.
Oh, so it's just
okay.
like that. You're not
So
the same.
yeah,
family.
so campgrounds together. So your family like pushes the cart as a unit.
A
Yeah, you have
cart?
carts, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
like we're
Oh.
pilgrims, dog.
Oh, I thought y'all were just like
Backpack? No, no
No,
backpacks.
you
We're
have
Amish,
to get
bro.
up too.
God.
We are
Bro.
Amish for a little bit.
Okay, so what is the purpose of this? To just
Teaches
kind
you
of
gratitude for the pilgrims who crossed from Missouri to Salt Lake City.
Okay.
So pilgrims, for our viewers who don't know, are like the LDS pioneers who trekked the plane to get
from
over
where
here.
to Salt Lake City?
I think it's from Missouri to here. Because I remember the very first temple is in that city in Missouri, and I can't remember which one it is. But it ended up getting
St.
burned
Louis.
down. No, it's not a big one. It's a very small city, but anyway, so they track. So it's just to show gratitude and like be appreciative to what they did.
What's Nazareth? No.
That's in the Bible.
Oh dang. Okay.
Bible. It's not even in the Book of Mormon.
Okay.
I'm guessing. So people can correct me in the comments.
Yeah.
But
Let us know if he's wrong.
yeah, please just let us know if we're wrong. I don't think Nazareth is modern day, but no, it's fun though. And so when the pioneers were crossing the plains, there's a part where the men got called to go to war, and so the women had to like keep trekking without the men, you know.
Holy
So
shit.
in Trek, there's a portion where they make the women go up this big ass hill. So all the
Just
men,
the women?
just the women. So all the men hike to the top, and then we're like lining the trail, and you just watch the young women like go up the mountain, you know. And it's like supposed
Pulling
to be
the carts.
yeah, pulling the carts with just young
Oh,
women.
damn.
And so like you sing like the young women hymns and like all this. And so a lot of the young men, it's very emotional, especially if you have daughters in it or sisters who are in it. You're like emotional. Me and my buddies, we were laughing
Yeah.
because earlier that day they thought it was funny. We were all pushing this cart and we were going uphill, but it was heavy. And I was like, holy frick, dude. I look at my two buddies. I'm like, there's no way you guys are pulling or pushing. I'm pushing this thing by myself. And they're like, bro, I was just about to say the same thing. We turned around. Our young women are holding onto it skiing.
Oh.
Like just dragging their feet across the ground, like trying to do like one ski and shit. And I'm like, okay. So when they were going up the mountain, we were laughing at them, bro.
Damn. How big's the cart?
I would say it's like
Is it like a horse carriage?
No. Like it's
Okay,
like a
yeah, that
5
would
by
be
5.
That's what I'm picturing. Oh,
Same.
so it's like a
a
wagon.
5 by 5 square, 5
Oh,
feet by
okay.
5 feet. And then everyone's obviously got their sleeping bags and your tent and everything's in the
Oh,
cart.
you're actually using it too. Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually don't feel that bad now. I thought they were pulling up a whole
Horse carriage.
Yeah.
No,
I was like,
no.
that is crazy.
Like the ones that are enclosed and like
Yeah,
you sit on
yeah.
it. Yeah. I was like, bro, that's nuts. And what if they start sliding here? I was just singing the hymn still. Like, hey, get back up. Men aren't coming back from war yet.
We're not done.
Oh, wow.
No, dude, it's fun though. I enjoy those things. I actually think I could be a pioneer for sure.
I respect that. That's something I can't do.
I also grew up in a country town. Like I grew up on 10 acres, grew up riding horses,
Right.
4-wheelers, like all that.
I think like a cowboy life is fun. Like being a ranch hand or something. I think that's real cool. I don't want to ever walk. I'll be on my horse, or like
Okay.
I like to lasso. Like I'll do that. Taking care of all the animals. I think because I love animals.
Yeah.
So I think that is way fun.
Yeah.
But don't ask me to pull no cart up a mountain, bro. No.
Yeah, and just for fun, you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for gratitude, or like whatever the fuck you said. I'm not doing that.
You say
That-
gratitude?
yeah, just for tips.
Did you say ratatouille? Yeah, bro. I'm not doing all that. And like even they did the I actually had to do it, but they did what's it called? Missionary Day or Missionary Week or whatever.
Ooh, I never did that.
No?
Nah.
So you wear church clothes to school every day. You don't bring you're like your parents take away your phone.
I would not like
Hell
that.
no.
Yeah, I did that. It was terrible.
Yeah, I would not do that. You're in regular life. Trying
So
to be a
everyone
missionary.
else has their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what a mission is.
Yeah, exactly. But how old are you?
Probably like
Like
oh
14?
right. No, it was like right when I became
A priest?
no in the Aaronic priesthood,
Oh, so 12 years
a
old.
deacon. It was like right when 12, right when I became a deacon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I could wear a suit to school because I was in JROTC and they would every Tuesdays they would make us wear a suit and that shit was humiliating. Like,
Nah, y'all suits were funky, bro.
dude,
Like
you guys would make fun of me for that shit.
Yes.
That's
I don't think I'm your
serving
friend
the
if I
country.
don't.
I'm serving the damn country.
I don't think I'm your friend if I don't make fun of you. If you came around me and I was like, "Hey, you look sharp today, bro," no, you can go and be like, "You lying."
Sometimes I like put it on and I'm like, damn, I look clean. and then I started walking the hallways and these guys are just laughing at me. You look stupid. Run to the bathroom, take it off. I'm like, fuck.
this one just walking down like,
Like he's a pimp or something. That's crazy. With a dollar store suit.
nah, that's freaking funny. But like, you can get a nice church suit. I remember, so when I was ordained a deacon, I got a new suit. But I mean, do you remember back like when you were a deacon? Like, oh, I guess you've always had long hair.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For a lot of it, yeah.
Did you ever get like any comments about that?
No, I mean, I obviously got the comment of when you serve a mission, you're gonna have to cut it.
Oh, that's a
But-
thing.
Yeah, you have to be clean shaven,
Mm-hmm.
short hair.
Oh,
I feel like they're a
that
little
way.
bit more lenient. I still think that the beard thing though is
You still can have
held
a
strict.
beard,
Yeah.
but your hair can be a little bit long. It's just like the military.
yeah.
Like it's very similar to the military.
Damn.
But no, as far as young men's, I never.
Because we soldiers of God.
Hey, that's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Just get answer a mission.
I didn't either, so it's okay.
Well, so I was gonna say that because I don't know, our ward was real weird about that. Like, no dyed hair, like not even natural colors. Like you had to have your natural hair color. Like even if it was like there's blonde kids, but you didn't have blonde hair, you can have a blonde hair style. Shaving still clean cut, but also always a suit jacket and.
Yeah, you're strict.
Yeah, and I mean they taught us this when we were in class, and like it wasn't like they required it. Obviously, there's kids who couldn't get a full suit and stuff, but they really wanted you to. And when I was ordained a deacon, I got a blue suit with white pinstripes.
Yeah.
And I remember I served sacrament. I felt hella cool, and I could just feel eyes on me, and I was like, "Oh man, I know this is like against the grain, but I love that suit.
No, that's
You couldn't
tight.
tell me nothing."
You know what's weird with when it comes to suits is like people at church. You know how like their suits are like box. It's not tailored. I think that look is tight. And then if you're out of
Not
church,
tailored.
yeah, when you're out of church, then the tailored look looks good. I don't know what it is. Like
Oh.
I like when like guys come in suits and then they have like the boxed look. Like I'm like that shit looks tight.
But then outside of church, it looks.
It
hella
looks
stupid.
yeah, it looks too big for you. Like I don't know why.
That's kind of a weird.
Yeah, I've
take.
never thought about that.
Yeah.
I guess I've never in church seen a guy with the boxy suit and been like, dude, that's horrendous. But then in public, if I see someone, I'm like,
That's
not
true.
it. So
That's
I
true.
guess I'm a little bit like that. But
That's true.
I don't know. We were never. I had a suit coat. Mine was black with gold pinstripes, and I thought it was dope too.
That is the wait. So, but you never got like any looks or anything.
No, well,
That's
I mean,
dope.
probably, but like,
But
not,
you were feeling it,
yeah,
huh?
oh, yeah. I thought I was pretty dope.
So you're supposed to just wear a black suit, white, whatever under.
Mhm, just black and white.
Dude, but I
damn.
feel like it's gotten way more lenient. We have deacons.
100%.
We have deacons now passing the sacrament with like a pink shirt on,
yeah,
or like a short sleeve white shirt and no tie. I'm
Yeah.
like, which I don't think is necessarily bad or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just different. Because yeah, when we were in there, it was like you pass the sacrament, you put your hands behind your back, you look very respectful. And nowadays, it's more like kind of casual. It's still pretty. It's a sacred thing still, but it's way more casual. But I remember, dude, this is actually super moded, but I used to get bloody noses a lot as a kid. I don't know. Did you guys
Same.
ever do that?
Yeah.
I used to get bloody noses a lot. And when I got ordained a deacon, it was like, I don't cry a whole lot, but be like in the spiritual realm, that's where I get the most emotional. And I actually started crying when I was getting ordained a deacon, like during the blessing. Not like super bad, but just teary-eyed, whatever. But I got a bloody nose, a super bad one, while I was getting ordained a deacon. And so I was bleeding all over the place. I had to like, my grandma got me like some tissues in the middle of the prayer because it was just bleeding hella bad.
Yeah, it's the dry weather.
Yeah.
That's
Dry weather gets me. If I'm dehydrated, it gets me. But I
if
grew
I
out of it.
overheat, that's the only time really. Like I'll get a bloody nose in the shower because my water's too hot.
See, I honestly grew out of it though. I don't really get them anymore, but I used to get them like honestly
I used
every
to get
few days.
earaches like crazy as a kid.
oh, those are the worst.
Yeah, I like, bro, it would be bad. Like I would be crying all night long, and like it would make it worse. But the only thing that made it better was to push it. And so I'd push it, and then when I'd release it, it has like the suction, and
Yeah.
that would make it hurt so bad. So I'd be sitting there like on my like this on my pillow trying to plug it.
He just looks sassy as hell.
Like, what you
wrong with
gotta
this
tell
dude?
me?
Did you ever have to get your ears cleaned out or whatever? Tubes
Oh, like
put in?
pumped?
Yeah.
No, B
You
did
just
though.
toughed it out. Okay.
I've had to.
I
You
never
got,
had
you got
to.
tubes or you got it pumped out?
It was just a spray bottle and then
bro.
That shit hurts.
So you guys just didn't shower enough.
No, I had a.
Wait, what?
You didn't clean your ears out enough.
Yeah, I actually never did when I was younger. But
I don't even know.
when I was little, I had a
They told me mine was from
pencil
swimming.
tip. Really?
We swam so much, and it would get like the water would be in there, but I wouldn't get it out, and then it would just.
Oh.
cause
See, that's weird though,
irritation.
because I clean my ears in the shower. So I like tilt my head and let the water spray into my ear, and it cleans it out.
You don't use Q-tips.
Like once every 3 months. And honestly, they usually come out pretty clean. Especially if I do that shower thing every day, because I don't do it like every single day.
Yeah.
So when you pumped your ears, did you have to put a tube in? Oh, you never did.
I never got earaches. To be honest, my wife did. My oldest daughter does, and so I was just joking with my wife saying, I think it's a white person thing, bro. Because I never heard a brown person get it. So
Yeah,
you guys are the first ones.
It's
I've
me,
heard.
baby. But I was gonna say, so my younger sister B, she had a speech impediment and couldn't say her R's, couldn't say her S's. She would say like wabbit and like Philly, like it just talks super stupid. No, like, she just talk weird, and they go to the doctor, and she has a speech therapist, so like, which is like hella dangerous now I'm thinking about it. But they used to put marbles in her mouth, and so she's trying to work on like her muscles so that she can talk normally. But I mean, like if anything would like shot back, that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
But anyways, she was doing that for a bit, and it got a little bit better. But what I think did the fix, we've talked about it a little bit, but she went to the doctor and got her ears pumped, and she just couldn't hear. Like she had so much wax built up that she just couldn't hear anything. And they pumped it, and then she could hear the way she was saying her words rather than her just guessing on what people were saying.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, there's some nasty videos online of people like cleaning their ears out and how much like buildup can be in there.
I have one of those camera pics.
Oh
So
really?
you put it in your ear, and it connects to your phone, and you're just like looking. It's disgusting, but it's fun. It's fun.
I like
Fun.
those videos on like TikTok and shit
Yeah.
where they like pull out the earwax. That shit's satisfying.
Hell
I
no.
get so frustrated when I see like a big piece and I break it, and I'm like, oh, because I want the whole thing. But I got it from like Walmart for like $12.
That's so gross.
I can see him
Like,
struggling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be like throwing up while I'm watching this video, even though it's my own ear. Because I can't do those. I don't like the pimple popping videos a
Love
whole
'em.
lot.
I like the blackhead removal ones. Those are
with the tools.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like those. Pimple popping, nah.
I saw
That
one
one's gross.
crazy one with the dude. He was like, he had something on his back. It was just like a big old cyst, and they were trying to squeeze it, and they couldn't squeeze it, so they cut like an incision, and they squoze it. And the guy that squoze it, there was a dude behind him, and he was like, "It's in my mouth," and they're like, "Oh, bro!" And then the camera guy was like, "Bro, this smell is terrible."
Oh
like
my
it was nasty.
Yeah, no. Because though, like, bodily fluids gross me out. Like, anything to do with the body, like funguses, even athlete's foot, stuff like that, just gross me out. That's why I stopped doing sports science in college.
Yeah. So Wednesday must have hella
Oh,
grossed
dude.
you
Oh,
out.
So, yeah, we
man.
talked about that with Justice, bro. Hella gross. Oh, yeah, he took a shoey from Homeboy Slipper. You know the Slipper? Oh, dude.
Bro.
I almost threw up.
I
if you
did too.
listen to the video, I almost threw up.
I was recording while covering my ears, like, and I didn't want to watch. I didn't want to hear it. Like, it was, oh god, that was gross.
Yeah.
Bro, Justice is like a vengeful freaking guy. He was like,
Yeah.
he said that he listened to the video and he's listening to whoever laughs at him so he can get them back. And I was like, oh, good thing I did. He's like, I heard you laugh. And I was like, bro, come on, man.
Bro, you're in the video, dude. He can see you laugh. But what's weird is, like, if we said this to him, we're like, bro, it was your challenge.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're the one who wanted to instigate all this, and then you just got the hand you dealt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We narrowed it down to everyone that was there was an asshole because nobody wanted to do it, but we all wanted someone to do it.
Yeah.
So we all had to say that we were down so someone could do it.
I said I was down just because I thought you guys would be like, nah, we're not gonna do it.
No, you're the reason I actually started contemplating it.
Damn.
You said you were down, and then you said if Raymond was down, Raymond said if I was down, and I was like, yeah, if Ryan's down, I'm down. So it was just like it circled back to you,
Yeah,
buddy.
I know.
You had 2
Should have
times.
just shut my fucking mouth.
Which it all worked out in the end. I
Yeah.
thought for sure you were doing it.
I thought for sure, dude.
We talked to him. He lost.
Yeah,
he lost
he-
like
Oh, okay.
legit.
He's like, he actually was surprised he lost. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I did the numbers twice. He's like, there's no way I lost.
Yeah, I was.
Everyone thought you lost. Everyone thought you lost.
I thought for sure I did.
He got 100% zeros on the last round. That's why.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that I was pulling out early, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
thank God I did that shit.
That game is crazy. Let's take a cup again.
So I wanted to ask this. So, pimples are, I guess, earwax grosses you out. You don't like pimples. You like blackheads. I don't know if it's a poly thing, but like when babies are born, and they have like a stuffy nose. Do you know how do your aunties or your mom get the boogers?
Okay,
out?
I've never. Or I guess I'll let you say it because Chun was telling me, and that shit's so gross.
Okay.
They did not suck it out.
Yes,
Yes, bro.
They go like, and then they spit it into a napkin, and I was like, my aunt was doing it right next to me. Like we're sitting like how you guys are, and I'm just like watching the game or watching something, and I turn and look, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, this is what we used to do, like when you guys were babies. I was like, bro, there are like suction cup things today. Like you don't need to
Yes.
do that.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if that was like our family thing
I
or
think
a
it
poly
is, like,
thing.
I've never heard anyone do that until Chun was telling me that.
That sickens the fuck out.
And she was telling me, she was like, will you ever do that if we ever have kids? And I'm like,
Hell no. There's other ways, bro.
How do you do it? Like when your babies were kids.
So to
Or
be
when your
honest,
kids were
my
babies.
wife just has longer fingernails, and she always just kind of picked it out,
Works.
which is more of a casual way to me. Like it's still disgusting because you're touching them, but it's not going in your mouth.
that I don't even think
but-
it's disgusting that you're touching them. Like
There's-
I don't get grossed out like that.
There's a new device now, and one of our buddies actually bought it for our last baby's birthday or baby shower, and it's this device that you can put in their nose and you inhale, but there's like a filter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it
I've
stops.
seen that.
And we've never used it because it's still kind of just gross to me. A little
It's a
bit.
little
Yeah.
gross because you're still getting like the nose air in there. But they even have the one like it's like I think Gerber makes it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like a blue.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
That's what I'm used
this,
to.
And it goes,
That's what my mom used on us. I
Yeah.
remember seeing that as a little kid.
yeah.
That's more.
What's
normal.
crazy is I remember seeing that as a little kid, and I guess they didn't use it. They just. That is so wild. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't love anyone that much. That's nasty. I don't have kids though. Still
No,
not doing it.
Yeah, no, I never had to do it. That's disgusting. So don't do that. But that same device that you can like inhale and pull it out. There's also another attachment that you like. This is actually hella gross. But if they're constipated, same thing.
That's not the
What?
same thing.
Like no.
They-
What I'm
they
saying is
suck it
like
out?
same
No,
suction,
yes,
but no,
right.
it's
but
hella gross.
That's gotta taste terrible.
I don't know. I never done it, but I saw on the freaking label like the
50
photos.
likes. Phil will do it to
No,
Rob.
no, we did not. Man, we did not do that. That's actually crazy. But like on the photos, they had that photo, and I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, what the
Whoever
heck?
be inhaling fart smell for fun is crazy.
Imagine being like the inventor of that, so you're having to test it and it not work sometimes. So you're like, oh,
That is so
man.
gross.
That was great. That was great. Ooh wee. I couldn't even finish my cup all the way because you just did that noise in the middle of my cup.
Oh, that's so terrible.
No, dude. Having kids though is like it's a new realm. You just have to get okay with like throw up.
Oh yeah.
and, like I haven't had this a lot, but our buddy Justice that was on the podcast, he has like walked into his boys' rooms with shit on the walls everywhere,
Oh, damn.
like multiple times. And I guess it's just a boy thing. If you put boys to sleep with just their diaper on,
They're gonna do some dumb stuff.
yeah, they're gonna reach in there, grab it, and like they'll eat it. Kids will eat it. Yeah, bro. You want to talk about some nasty stuff? That's some gross stuff that you have to deal with. Like, so you're supposed to put pajamas on them so that they don't do that. Because if they have clothes on, they're less likely to like dig in their diapers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just
But
thought it was
Justice
just
didn't
'cause
learn that.
they were cute. I like when babies wear pajamas, like the
No.
onesie and stuff.
Yeah. But I never had a problem with that. Our kids have always just slept in diapers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Justice, he has 5 boys, and I think all 5 of them have done that to him.
Dude, the patience you have to have. Like, that's one thing that freaks me out because I want to have kids, but if
What
I
do
walk
you-
in, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing? You open the door. What are you doing?
I have to walk away for a sec. That like,
Yeah.
if I see it, I can't just initially take care of it because it'll be a bad response. I
Yeah.
need to close the door. Like, one moment, please. Close the door. Go freaking high kick somewhere, and then come back and just be like, "Come on, we're gonna clean all this up now, guys."
You said high kick. You be high kicking when you're mad,
Bro, I be doing
You do
some-
the Karate Kid like high kick.
Not even that, like,
Oh.
bro, I do some. But when
What?
I'm
You-
frustrated,
Oh,
bro,
you did
I'll
that.
be like, oh yeah, like,
Oh my
god, I do some weird
That's
stuff. When I,
Oh, see, I thought when you said,
so mad.
I thought when you said high kick, I thought you meant like karate kick up high.
bro, I can't
You
get my
doing
legs
this?
out that high.
That's
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do like
Oh
like punch dancing.
What? Punch dancing?
Yeah, punch dancing.
Show us.
Huh? I don't even know.
Let me
if I
see it
can.
right
right
over.
here?
Piss me off.
All right. I'm just gonna fart on your fucking walls and shit on it right now. Would that piss you off?
No, I don't know what to click.
Just do it. Do it. You did this.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. It would be like I don't know.
So you
Oh,
just-
is it like the emo people that?
No, that's like rage, whatever, or
Oh.
when they're like swinging their fists and.
so what? There's just a beat playing in your head, and you're just like.
It's not even that deep. It's just me moving with like punching. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do what else will I do? I don't know.
So you're very animated when you get like that,
That-
mad.
Yeah, bro. It's like a yeah.
Like a child. Is that what you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say like a cartoon.
Oh. Because my son, he's very animated when he gets mad too. But
How about you?
when I get mad, so I used to be like, I used to just punch anything. Like I would just get mad and punch. But that's one of the things I worked on this year. So I don't really get that mad anymore, or I don't get animated when I get mad. I used to, when I get mad, I used to just punch. Like my counter was something I would always punch just because I knew it wouldn't break. I actually, my ring, I put a crack right through it because I punched the counter. I just kept punching it and punching it. I was so mad.
Damn.
But I've worked on that because I don't think it's healthy. My knuckles hurt, so I don't think it's good.
What about you?
It depends. Most of the time, like if a kid were to shit on the walls, I'd just walk past it, ignore it. But
Well, what do you
Ignore
do
it,
when
like
you get
not.
mad?
You're not fixing it.
I'll fix it later.
So
I'll
are you
just
grabbing your
leave.
kid though, or are you just saying?
No,
Good
it's
luck.
like tunnel vision. I'm walking.
Can later be like in 10 minutes, or is later like
Yeah,
I'm dealing with that
tonight.
like an
yeah,
hour?
it'll be like 10 minutes.
oh, just like
It's
let
Oh,
me
okay.
not right now do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
and then I'll just go watch a show or something.
How do you react when you're super mad?
Same thing. Punch. I just punched it.
Have any stories?
No, not that I could think of. What?
Why did you have? A
Oh,
story?
No, I don't have
I think I
stories.
know what you're talking about. But that's not a story I must say on the podcast.
So
I'll tell you guys after though.
I got a story about one time I punched something and it went wrong. So I had this girlfriend in high school, and she was she was an instigator. Like she liked when we were fighting to like poke the bear to like just give me hella mad. And I remember we were sitting out front of her house, and we were arguing. Both of us were in the wrong, whatever. And she said something that pissed me off, and I punched my windshield, and it shattered my windshield. And her
Jeez.
first thing was, "Dang, what are you gonna tell your dad now?" I'm like, "Oh, you son of a-"
like, here's our second one.
But that
Ew,
was,
what a reaction. what a way to make me feel stupid.
oh, dude, no, yeah, because then you're mad, and then you're also thinking, "What is my
Yeah.
dad gonna do?"
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So I remember I went home, I had it, and I parked it outside. Next day I had to go to work because it was in the summer, and I was working construction. I drove home and said, "Mom, look, some guy kicked up a rock onto my windshield."
He cracked it from the inside.
And so yeah, I got a new windshield. I had the money, so I just paid for a new windshield, and that was it. She obviously knows the truth right now, but
Like as she's listening to this?
no,
or you,
I told her.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy.
No, yeah, I told her before, like, because that was when I was like a sophomore in high school, and so I think I told her before I graduated. But yeah.
I think it makes it better that you paid for the new windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was no way my dad was gonna pay for it. So because honestly, I think my dad always knew when I was doing dumb stuff or like when something was my fault. My dad always knew. It was so weird. Like My mom would believe my lies. She was more naive, and honestly, she just trusted me more. My dad would see right through all that bullshit and just be like, "You're lying." I'm like, "You are. I am." Yep.
Yes.
One of the dumbest things that happened one of the reasons I stopped punching things, but it was when we lived at the townhome. We had a neighbor who was always hitting on my mom, always hitting on her, like really, and he was like maybe a couple years older than me. We went to high school together, and he was always hitting my mom, pissing me off, dude. And me and my mom get into it, and I can't do anything to my mom. So I walk into my neighbor's house, and it was like 11 at night. I fling open the door, I turn on all the lights, and I'm screaming his name. And he comes down the stairs, and I look at my mom, and boom, I smack him. So we're fighting, whatever. My cousin picks me up, and he's like, "Get the hell out of here! Get out of here!" So he's trying to push me out the door, and like the door is like right here, and there was a light switch right next to it that I flipped on. Well, I know now, but especially doing construction, but you do that by a stud.
Yeah.
And I just went right through the wall, and this part of my fist went through, but my pinky did not hit the stuff, and it went, and I was like. And so I ended up walking like a block because my hand hurt, not because I was mad anymore. My hand felt busted.
Dude, that's so motive. When you're so mad and you mess up like that, and you're like, you can't go like this, like while
No.
you're pissed off. You can't go,
Dude, I did that and I was like, oh. And so I had to just take a long walk. I did some of these down the road.
while you're walking down the
Can't
road.
stand these
Oh,
guys.
there it is.
Yeah, see, it has to come in moments. I can't just plan it, but
Yeah, I see now. Yeah.
Were you and your mom fighting about that guy? No. Oh my god. He got a free ass whooping for nothing.
I mean, it was coming, man.
Oh my god.
I talked to him before. I was like, bro, you need to stop chirping at my mom. And then I just couldn't think of anything. Like, I was heated with my mom. I couldn't do nothing. And so I was like, yeah, guess who's getting their ass kicked? Our neighbor. Here we go.
Knock, knock, knock. Did you open the door or knock?
Oh, I just opened it. It was open.
Oh
Lock
my
your doors, guys.
If you're Gage's neighbor, everyone lock your doors.
Oh, bro.
Gosh,
What's mode is that he came downstairs in his underwear. 2 girls followed him, and then his roommate followed him, and I punched him. He falls, and I'm on top, and his roommate's just watching, and he just did
oh
nothing.
my gosh. What a baller, though. Came down in his underwear with 2 girls. That's pretty.
I mean, one was his roommate's.
Still. He's in his underwear. Was his roommate?
Yeah, like at that point, he's
No,
not
I'm
like
saying-
analyzing anything. He just
I'm
wants
just
to kick
saying,
that dude's ass.
he's the one that looks like he's putting in work. That's good for that guy. I just can't believe you beat him up for free, dude. Could you imagine how embarrassing that is to have some high school kid just walk into your door? You're like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Just beats the shit out of you, and you're like, "Okay, have a good
In my own
day.
house.
Have a good day." And you looked at your mom before you hit him.
Yeah.
Like
She was like-
"Watch this."
You ready? She was like, yeah, she followed me. She's trying to get me out of the house. And I looked at her and said, boom. Yeah. Clack,
You
boom.
did the finger point.
Couple of them.
He said,
Here we go.
You want to see this? You want to see this real quick?
Yep.
Oh, let's take another cut.
Let's do it.
You've not
That's
heard that
funny.
story?
That's funny.
You've not heard that story?
Heck no, I haven't. That's
Oh.
hilarious, bro. You got any funny mad stories or?
No, well, I do, but I'll say it off the podcast.
That's crazy.
Oh, boo.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
it'll put someone in a bad light, and I don't want to do that.
Fair enough. Even if you leave them out of the story.
I just don't want to do it.
Okay.
I'll do it off the podcast though.
Okay, we'll just leave it in the comments. Ugh. No, there's nothing like being so mad that you embarrass yourself and then you're just more mad.
Yeah.
It's just part of the game. So that's why I've actually been working on my anger management skills. I feel like a better human.
That's good.
Yeah. I used to get mad a lot in basketball. I don't know why. I just hated basketball. Like, I hated competitive basketball. I like pickup, like at the rec center, at the park. I like that. I hated running in basketball. And so I'd punch the floor a lot in basketball. I broke my hand one time. Well, I didn't get it looked at, so I don't know. I just really, really hurt my hand one time. To the point where I couldn't shoot the basketball, and I felt like such an idiot.
Why are you?
because you had to run?
Are you bending
Oh,
all the way
running.
down and punching it or are you down there like you're on the floor already?
Actually, sometimes it would be from up top.
That's
so it's
so
like
crazy.
I'm going like this. Kami, kami, ha!
That's so crazy, dude.
Or like in practice when the bleachers are all the way back and they're flat, I
Yeah.
punch the bleachers a lot too. I'd get done running our like whatever our Elite Eight, and I'd just finish through the line and just go hit the bleacher real quick and then go back to practice.
Dang, you guys did that.
Yeah,
What-
championship 2, Final Four,
Final Four, Elite Eight, Sweet 16.
16.
Did you do the?
32, and 64. But I
Yeah.
can't remember what they're called.
I don't either.
64 is hell.
Rough.
And just running back and
The
forth?
short side of
Yeah,
so yeah, you
short.
go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to
64.
Fuck that.
And we
I
had
was
a-
just about to ask if you guys ever did 64 because I was
Yeah.
like, bro, this is like you guys are torturing us.
Dude, well, I remember. So we had a rookie head coach. So he doesn't understand, the speed of things sometimes. And so he's making us run a 64. And he was like, everybody on the line, because we were messing up. You got a 64. You got to get it done in 2 minutes. Put 2 minutes on the clock. And I'm thinking,
Is that doable?
64, 2 minutes. We got to run each thing in 2 seconds. That's not possible.
Oh, it's just
Shit.
his rookie.
Yeah, his
coaching,
rookie
yeah.
coaching, he just didn't understand. And so I jogged it. I'm like, we're not making this. And some of the guys were sprinting their asses off.
Hell no.
Didn't make, no one made it. And at the end of it, he's like, okay, I realized that was kind of impossible.
That one's on me, my bad.
Like, hey, you better get on the line too, coach.
Well, and he used to do some crazy, great dude, actually. Like, he's a good dude. And we won region as his rookie year. So, he was a good coach. But he used to also make us do up downs for every mistake or every missed layup or certain things. And so, like, we'd be doing 5-on-5 on 5. And so, if while your team was off, if you had 3 turnovers and 2 missed layups or whatever, you had to do 5 up downs. And I remember one practice, we were sucking bad. And so, we ended up doing like 200 up downs in that one
Jeez.
practice. He was strict, bro. But he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
One of the craziest drills that we ever did. So we ended up losing a game in basketball because there was a loose ball and nobody jumped to touch the ball, and we couldn't get the ball, and so we lost because we turned the ball over. Coach, he credited the loss to us not being able to lay out on the court for balls. So he had us come after the game the next day, the Saturday, at like 6 a.m, and he had us take off our shirts, and they're in a triangle, all the coaches, and so we would like close out on a coach, run to the other one, we would do something, whatever, and then the third one would roll a ball, and we would jump and slide like on our stomachs.
With no jersey on.
No shirt, no nothing. It was just bare stomach, bro. But we did it for like an hour. Everyone was blistered up, and like it was just,
That's crazy. That's
Ruthless.
abuse right
Well,
there.
yeah,
bro.
what the fuck?
it was so nasty, dude. And like, bro, it was like crazy because like you're like second or third in line, and someone does it and goes like, and then scorpions, and they're like, get up, next, and you're like, oh.
Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked what you guys saw, hit the like button. A like goes a very far way for us. Throw down in the comment section what we should talk about. Like if you want us to talk about something, let us know. Have a good day.